Alex right here. I don't know what you go by now.
Moses.
Moses.
Yeah.
Moses? Like Moses was part of the Red Sea?
Yeah, that's my last name, so that's why I use it as my stage name.
Okay.
Yo, put your noses to the roses. I'm chosen, so I'm Moses. Grip the mic.
Can I vent? Yeah. Can I vent? 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 Yeah. Hey. Okay, I'm done with all these.
You know, I know you just graduated from high school, stuff like that.
Yeah, Shaker Heights High.
Shaker Heights?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I did not like it there, but I'm so glad I'm out of school. Like, for real.
Why you pursue music? Just had a love for it?
Like, I've been writing songs since I was like 5 years old. And like before, I knew I wanted to always like be on like stage, like, cause I knew I could attract people to me like easily. Like I always had like eyes on me, and I feel like natural when I get people's attention. It's weird. But when I was in like, well, as a kid, like I said, I was doing songwriting. But then when I got to like middle school and stuff, that turned into like theater. But then I realized I didn't like acting, cause it just wasn't my thing. And then I got back into music, and then that just like made the most sense, and it just gave me like a purpose, because I was looking for something to like do in my life, and like I knew I wanted to be seen, but I didn't want it to be in like a negative light. I wanted it to be something positive, and music was something that just always came easy to me. Like it was never forced doing it, and it was always there. Like it was always around me growing up as a kid and stuff. So it just made the most sense, and it's like when I do it, I'm at my happiest. So that's how I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Texting lately, life been lending me lemons. It's been teaching me lessons.
I heard you say, purpose. You know, I feel the same way. Like when I finally figured out in my life that I wanted to do barbering, like I figured, that was like my purpose in life.
Yeah.
And for really, once you find your purpose, like nothing really can stop you.
Right.
Besides yourself.
Yeah, you're gonna be like when you're trying to do something like chase a dream or like find your purpose, like you said, you're gonna be your biggest opponent, because it's not easy to do that like every day, because like you got like basic stuff that can get in the way of that. Like I work a full-time job and stuff, single parent home and stuff. Like it's stuff that like this other thing, like I don't just wake up and do music every day. I have other things that I have to do in my life right now, because I don't got it like that yet. But if you want it, you're not gonna let your circumstances determine if you gonna have it or not. You're just gonna figure out how to get it. But a lot of people like to say they want to do music, or say they want to be a model and like chase their dreams and stuff. They try it, but as soon as it get hard, they quit it, because it's like. But that, I feel like if it was that easy for you to quit, you didn't want it that bad in the first place.
Right.
That's how I feel about it. Just for a minute, I was like the main one stopping me from doing my music. I was like getting distracted, letting my job, letting my girl get in the way and stuff. But I just had to prioritize.
I don't get what I'm getting, cause I don't get what I give. I'm probably
the thing about my music, most rappers these days like don't really like tell stories or like rap about like their life and stuff. Like it's like they rap about like guns, money, drugs, like all that type of stuff. But with me, like I rap about like myself, like things that are going on like in my life, because my music is a reflection of me. So if I'm talking about stuff I never experienced, how is that going to like reflect on me,
Right.
But yeah, I don't like capping, like, because music is such like, it's so much more than just like a beat with some words. Like it's like a universal language.
Done with the fakes, exterminating the snakes.
When you want to chase a dream, like when you want to get something done, you gotta like be able and willing to cut out distractions. And like it might be like something that you really like doing. Like you might really like this girl or like this guy or that you really want to be with, but you can't be with them because you're so focused on your craft. If you want to chase a dream, you gotta take the time to really look at your life, look at the distractions that are in your way. Now, there's some things that you can't get rid of. Like if you got kids or like a job, like it's some things you do have to do.
Right.
You just gotta be real. You gotta be realistic about it.
Learn how to balance.
Yeah, and learn how to balance everything out. But at the end of the day, you'll learn how to do all that if you really want it. Like that's what separates the people that want it and the people that don't. The people that want it are gonna get rid of everything that's stopping them from achieving it. And the people that just say they want it, they'll work at it a little bit, but they won't cut out those distractions. They won't get rid of those people in their life.
It's every man for himself, so I'm about to be selfish. I spend too
Pretty much, so I do not let, something like stop you on what your, ultimate dream is, like not you doing a video shoot, not even seeing the video.
Yeah, stuff like that. I mean, it does get to me. Like, I'm human. At the end of the day, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be pissed. I have emotions. Like, I was definitely like livid when I found this out. But I know it's like, I feel like it's all like a part of the picture. Like Kendrick Lamar, I'm pretty sure he had like bad days like that, like where something didn't go how he expected. Now he's a Pulitzer Prize winning rapper. Like, or Jay-Z, like he just reached billionaire status. You know how many days this dude saw where nothing was going right? But if you want it, if it's really something that you want, you won't let these little things stop you from going to get it. You'll just go get it. You're gonna keep going, because at the end of the day, you know it's gonna work out for you. That's why I feel like I'm able to that's why I'm able to give you these responses and stuff, because I was just raised differently than most kids. Like, cause I grew up in a house, I grew up in a single parent home, but it was always like something like creative going on. Like my mom, like she would make like jewelry and stuff, but she would still find time to like spend time with her kids, and she would still work her full-time job, but she would still find time to like educate herself and do something that she loved. Like that's another big example of like why I am the way I am. Like her, like watching her do everything she's done and like with her life and stuff, while raising 3 kids on her own, and still finding the time to find some happiness. That's like, if she can do that, I have no reason to not succeed with my stuff.
Can I vent? Can I vent? Can I vent?
To me, like, music is so much more than like getting clout and like attention. Like, it's like making music has gotten me through like so many like dark times and like hardships. Like, and through my music, I'm just me. Like, that's how I separate myself. Nobody else is gonna be me. But to separate myself from people, I'm just me. Because like through my music, I put the energy in being myself into making my music. Because nobody's like me. Nobody has lived the exact life that I've lived. They might have similar things to talk about, but nobody has gone through it or looked at it the way I have, because we're all our own unique person. Everybody wants to be somebody, but they don't want to be themselves. In a craft like music or something, like even with like barbering, like it's so, you know how many people cut hair for a living? Like a lot, but you gotta like, you find a way to put your own twist on it.
But now I'm back, it ain't no question. Ain't got time for second guessing lately. Like,
Can't escape negativity. Right. But what separates like the winners from the losers is the people that let the negativity get the best of them, and the people that just use that as like a building block and just build off of it. Like, it's so many people. Like, I'm a kid from Shaker Heights. I'm skinny as hell. When I said I wanted to rap, like my mom was even like, huh? Like, she was confused about it. She didn't understand it. But I knew it was what I wanted to do, so I just did it. Like, I went to Zach's studio and I still record with him today. Like, he played such a major part in me, like, in my sound and like me doing what I want to do. Like, I honestly wouldn't be like at the spot I'm at now if it wasn't for him. Like, cause he basically like my older brother. Like, even on the, not even just on the music side, like in life too. Like, he's really like helped me do some stuff. And I would have never really got there if I stopped recording music because I was using a tablet, you know?
Right.
And I went like, I didn't even get to him after the tablet. I was at, you know, Warrensville Library, got that studio in there, like some of the Cuyahoga County libraries. Yeah, I would record in there. I didn't know how to mix, master, or nothing. I just had a mic and a beat, and it was like, it wasn't as bad as it was when I was on my tablet, but it still wasn't great. But once I started recording with Zach, getting into a real studio and meeting real like artists and stuff, that just pushed me, and I kept going. Like, if you keep working at it, you're going to get better. Like, if I could go back to sophomore me and tell him, like, bro, like, you, like, the week after you graduate, you're gonna have a show at the House of Blues. or like you're gonna perform at the garage shop. You're gonna be recording. You're gonna be meeting people. It's gonna work. I would just be shocked. My younger self would be like, oh shit, like I'm really still doing it. I'm not even close to where I want to be with this, but like baby steps. I'm getting closer by the day.
Yeah.
Yo, this is Moses. You can catch me on IG and Twitter at Moses Music, and you are watching Cuts by Emanuel at LoftOne.